We're going podcast. We discuss where we're going for the day.
Where are we going today?
Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of the Where We Going podcast.
Episode 9.
Keegan, today, where we going?
Where we going? I'm gonna take them backwards. We're going backwards today.
Okay.
To a simpler time, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
A time where channel 127 was a lot of weird kids safe haven. Maybe a lot of kids safe haven. You know what channel 127?
Yeah, I'm familiar. I
DSTV.
tapped in back in the day.
I don't know, it went by many names, but I don't know if anybody remembers when it used to be called like Next.
NXT.
Yeah,
yes.
no, like Next. I don't know if it was NXT or Next or whatever, but the channel was called Next also. Don't know, real ones will remember that. But anyways, there was a lot of shows in that on that channel. Shows like Next, the show Next.
What was it about? What was the show Next about?
Do you don't know Next?
I doesn't
and then
think
there
I
used to
tapped
be
in.
like
I was
Next.
most SBC 1, SBC 2 type kid, you know?
And then they were like Next on Next. But yeah, now there's a boy show. I'll explain it now. Basically, show was about there's one person, right, of one gender, and then there's a whole bus of people of the other gender, right? So then the one person's waiting like,
oh no, I watched
at the
Next.
date, yeah,
I know
there's like a
exactly
date
what
site.
Next is.
Remember the girls like waiting there? With the 5 guys who's in the car, and one at a time the guys go.
And then, you know what I used to love about Next? The interviews of the guys. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm about to kill her. You see, Brad came back. You know, he's fat, so I'm gonna get her next. And then he walks out the bus.
Nah, I read all the self-help books. I dance 3 times a day, and that's why I'm a bad boy. Anyway,
you know what? No, about Next, I feel like it was good, because some would say it was superficial, but I feel like if we condense dating into just saying nah,
not for me.
not for me.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
You
Try.
nah, next,
No.
next.
Cringe. Next.
You think that will help us?
Yeah, but you know what? But then what about? Okay, I hear you, but it has to be a bit hurtful to like you just step off
That's
that bus, and the person says next.
That's super hurtful, man. That's super
Like,
hurtful.
and then you going to back to the bus with guys, like you just gotta take
And
that,
you
bruh.
you hyped yourself up on
Yeah.
your video package. You were like, I'm gonna get this girl, and then automatically she's like, next.
Yo, we need to run that back.
We need to run next.
There needs to be new Next. I think we need to make a new Next.
Another
bruh.
Next.
I think so.
What
I think
will we
could
base
do-
it on?
I think we could reboot it, but just make it in a South African context.
Volgende.
basically.
Volgende.
We can definitely rock that.
Okay. But 127, that was your safe haven.
That was my safe haven. There was other shows, the Kashi's Castle,
Ooh.
Ninja Warrior,
Mhm.
but my favorite of the Japanese game shows, I would say, I researched it. I couldn't remember the name, but I researched it. It's
Okay.
called Unbeatable Banzuke. Do
You know what?
remember?
I'm ashamed of that I knew that.
You did know it.
Yes.
That's why I remember.
But I kept thinking it was Ultimate Ninja Warrior.
No, it wasn't Ninja Warrior because it's similar. It's not similar. It's similar but not similar. Because as in it's a game show, physical. You have to be physically fit for the game show. But basically, in Unbeatable Banzuke, the one episode I watched, which was episode 1, they basically have like a handstand challenge, and then they basically have to do a whole obstacle course walking on their hands, bruh. And it's like, it's actually so crazy. It's like.
And again, just to remind me, in Unbeatable Banzuke, what would be the objective? Just to be the ultimate Banzuke?
What does that translate to? Even?
Or, I don't know, probably warrior, I would assume, of some sort.
Unbeatable
Or
Banzuke.
mystical samurai, something like that.
Yeah, basically
But,
that.
like, what is the objective of Unbeatable Banzuke?
To win the challenge, basically they have to do the challenge in the fastest time. So but the thing that amazed me was they did like a handstand challenge, right? You have to do, and it's crazy things you have to do, handstanding, right? The craziest things ever. Where do they find these people that are able to do this, bro? And why are there so many people in Japan that can do it? I don't.
You know what? Anime.
You think so?
It has to be the anime influence because everyone wanted to be like Goku, you know?
Yeah,
So that's why these guys can just so good at handstanding. Did they win? Who won?
I didn't watch the episode finish. I was busy watching the episode still.
What are other challenges on Unbeatable Banzuke?
Other challenges that I remember are the pogo stick. I remember the pogo stick one, and I remember the unicycle. The unicycle always used to make me trip because it's like to have that type of balance and coordination on the damn unicycle. But now my main thing is I feel like Unbeatable Banzuke, Ninja Warrior, all these things like it really raised me, Brian. It spoke to me a lot. Because I used to make like my own challenges and shit here on the road with like my friends. So like we used to have like maybe wheelbarrow race and dinosaur walk race. I don't know. That's
and you'd win, I assume.
Most definitely, bro. 100%. And I feel like I could have done Ninja Warrior.
You think you could have been the ultimate Banzuke?
I feel like I could have. Maybe not on a pogo stick. But yeah, I could have done low.
You could have beaten the best time.
Maybe the handstand.
Maybe
the handstand.
Any other episodes or any other shows on channel 127?
You don't remember any? Also, there is the one I remember. It's World's Funniest. There was the World's Funniest one also. That was also funny because it used to be like World's Funniest something. You remember that? It was like, was it America's something?
Funniest home videos.
Yeah, that, and then there was another one, and there was a lot. But anyway, there was
me. I was more of a 128 Impractical Joker type guy.
Okay,
you know, I quite liked Impractical Joker because I like making a joke of yourself and making a fool of yourself and seeing how far someone would go for the bit.
I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. I used to like it, but it doesn't need the same.
Obviously, it doesn't need the same. It fell off.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe my soul left my body. It doesn't feel the same. But Impractical Joker is just. I don't know, man. I feel like, why are you taking this person for
why are you? This guy's really trying to help you.
You're absolutely disrespecting
You're disrespecting this person right now.
This worker is just trying to give
you putting balloons on a man. What is this rudeness?
You know? Saying, the tomato sauce, small tomato sauce on her. Nah, man.
You know what? Because there's that very heartfelt video on YouTube of the Impractical Jokers where this guy is talking to like Sal, I think, and he's like, I'm a famous writer, and then Sal's like, cool, and then there's his name, and then Q comes up and he's like, hey, is that you, Mr. Matthews? And then and this guy feels so hard, and then Joe does it, and then Mur does it, and it's super heartfelt that they recognize him, but they just lie to them.
Yeah, they like they're literally just hyping you up
for nothing. And I mean, it looks good, it feels good probably in the moment, but they're just like helping this guy and like building him up for nothing.
Yeah, like they're gonna he's gonna feel like he's the biggest shit in the world. But it's a bad thing, right? Because they are fooling him.
Exactly.
But
it's a good thing.
Maybe it is also
so
a good
thing because like being a Practical Joker.
Okay, maybe. Because going through life like thinking you're the shit, it can actually get you further than you think. A lot of people are not that good and they make it far because they feel like they are, or the people around tell them, 4 people told them.
Now he's gonna go write something else.
Exactly.
And he's gonna
might be the biggest thing ever. Just because he has that like someone.
So all you need is belief.
Yeah, even if it's fake belief. Literally, if you are a friend of someone doing something, believe in that person even if it's fake, bruh, because you might be the first subscriber, right? But then like they'll find people that's actually like it afterwards. You know what I mean?
And I mean, like, maybe you also do
that. Yeah, definitely. Maybe you also do, and your person's also gonna grow in whatever they're doing. So, yeah, you might enjoy it at the end of the day. Or you might be helping create the next fucking Einstein. But the man was a dumb night to start.
Whoa, what do you mean?
He was. Like people didn't think he was smart, maybe. Maybe only 4 people thought he was smart.
This guy is.
Everyone else thought he was a dude.
E equals what?
Exactly, but other people were like, okay, he has a point. And then he elaborated.
He just they told him he was smart, and then if someone eventually fake believed that E equals MC, and then you square the C. Yo, that's okay. So it was just believing in him.
I think it's belief.
Now almost fought the Uber last night.
Wow, interesting.
Almost had a fight with the Uber last night. And it's always his fault.
You're not a violent guy though.
I mean, it depends on the occasion.
Yeah,
but it's always his fault.
Oh, last night. Oh, I can put the picture together right now.
So that was where were you last night? And then me, Jade, Wesley, most like we left in the Uber, and you know, Wesley ordered the Uber, which is super cool, and like they dropped Wesley off, and then they dropped Jade off, and then the Uber stops by me and like, yo, it was a great night, guys, yo, shot, let me get, and then the Uber doesn't want to open the door, and I'm like, what's going on? He's like, and he's like, cash. I'm like, what? Cash? What do you mean cash? Cash, I mean, my friend was, but I thought, I know, where's the, you know, and then I was like, no, my friend paid for it, and then I was like, and he's like, no, this is cash. And I'm like, what do you, I'm like, and you know what I thought?
Like,
this is a scam. This is a heavy scam. So you pay for the, and then the last place, which was multiple, we called it that guy, and I was like, this guy's scary. He thinks I'm some fool. That doesn't, it's not my first rodeo.
I know what Ubers are.
I know what you the tricks from the trades, Mr. Uber X. So I was like, no, my friend paid. I'm sure of it. I need to get out. I need to get out. And he's
and
like,
now you can start getting the claustrophobic, bro.
I'm like, I'm like, nah, what can I use? So I'm thinking, okay, I need to fight this Uber driver.
Yeah.
We need to fight now, unfortunately. I mean, it's come to this. I am being fooled. I'm being scammed by this man.
Being kidnapped.
And I'm being kidnapped. I mean, we're staying in my house, but I mean, I'm being kidnapped by this guy. And then I was gonna, and then he's showing me his phone, and I'm like, no, this is AI. This is, because there clearly says cash please now, this amount. And I'm like, what the, because the thing is, the reason was I didn't have cash on me.
Yeah.
And I thought he just paid for it on his card, and I think that's what he said. And then I am standing, I don't want to believe what this guy's showing me. I'm like, this is AI, it's fake, I'm gonna smash this window in. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to smash this window in, climb out to the car, and I don't know, like, run away or get in my house or something. You can't get me outside of the car. But then, I'm starting to get angry, and the guy's like, whoa, you see? And I'm starting to, and then I see a message. I'm like, what is this? Well,
push real quick in the midst of the anger.
Wait! Let me check what's going on. Maybe it was. Hey, dog. From Wesley. Hey, dog. I think that was cash. I'm like, wait, so I was like, let me go messages, bro. Let me go talk to him for. I'm like, let me talk to him. He ordered it. And then I messaged him, and I was like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure this guy's not trying to scam us? And because I'm ready to fight here, bro. He's like, nah, I'm 100% sure, nothing went off. This is cash. And I'm like, yo.
Shit, man.
Because I don't have any cash on me.
So how did you...
And it's late at night. I can't even go to a shop to get cash. Like,
how did you guys figure it out?
I just have no cash on me. That guy's like, you're gonna suck or what? I was thinking, like, do I have to suck this man's pill now? Is this what it's come to? As I've degraded myself to this degree. I'm like, what has to happen now? Yeah. But then Wesley's like, okay, just tell him to come back to me. So I now had to my business goes from trying to smash his window in. I have to now negotiate with this, but okay. So if you just go back, the first drop you did, the first one, the one that you started, not into the journey, from the end, go back to the start, and he will sort you out. And obviously Wizzo always like, give him a tip. So I had to convince him. Luckily, the guy, I didn't assault this man. Luckily I didn't assault this man or break his window or smash out of his car or anything. So he was like, okay, you know what, if you can tip me, I will see what I can do. So he was a nice guy, and I got out as well, but damn, I almost gonna fight with an Uber last night.
That would have been crazy.
If I did assault him?
It would have been, it would have been a bitter story, I guess. It wasn't quite the story, but it just would have added a bit of a...
like, how would I have gotten out of that one,
exactly.
Assault charges and everything?
Yeah, that.
But I think Wesley sorted him out. He just left, and then I was like, cool.
Do you know what the funny part? When you guys left, I literally thought Weasel should probably be dropped last. I heard you guys, what's the name?
Setting the course. Wezo, Jade, me.
Yeah, because he asked your address last. I was like, something told me Wezo should go last, but then I was like, nah, why? Why? Because it's close. And then I was like, okay, he's the closest.
But in your mind, even you thought the
I
path
was
would
just
be
thinking.
cut.
I don't know why. But I happened to just think Wezo should be last. I don't know, but I didn't say it out loud, obviously.
But we had a fun night, and at least I had no salt.
No salt charges.
No salt, please. No salt.
No salt charges. So I saw my mechanic got into some beef.
Your mechanic got into beef?
No, some Facebook beef.
Facebook beef.
Deep Facebook beef.
Slandering his name, I assume.
They were slandering him a little bit.
Why?
They were shooting some shots.
Why?
I think. From what I can put together, right? Obviously he's a mechanic. He's a Opel Corsa B mechanic. He specializes in Opels. I'm not gonna mention names.
You wanna keep him? You wanna blow up his spot?
I don't.
You wanna keep him niche?
Nah, he's alright.
You're not gatekeep.
No, I'm not, because they are on the platforms. They a lot of people know what I'm talking about when I say the story. Or I don't know. Maybe I should put you guys on. Anyway, just go check Cedric Laguma's page. You know that man?
Cedric Laguma, yeah?
You know him?
No.
You don't know Cedric?
Why would I know Cedric? What is
Because he's you don't know the local. It's basically like the local podcast. It's not the local podcast. The local.
Oh no, I'm not. The thing that's the hypocrite in me. I don't tap in locally.
Yeah. But he's like a local uncle. And he just.
And he has a show.
No, he doesn't have no show. He just speaks on TikTok.
Oh, he's an influencer.
Influencer. So he's like an uncle, and he does things. But his son has an Opel Corsa, similar to mine. So this. And this guy, right, the mechanic that you know, he's quite the weird guy. He's quite a weird guy. But I don't wanna say like why he's weird. He's just he's a braggadocious type guy, but at the same time.
But you trust him?
Humble. I would
What is his results like? I mean, because your car sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Personally, I would say I think he knows his work.
So you do trust him?
No, but I think he knows his work. So I'll say that. I think he knows his work, but I don't trust him. For more so, like, it's not that I don't trust him. Like I'm saying, he does his work, he knows his work. But the fees that he charged, like he hasn't.
Fees.
People will know exactly what I'm talking about. Who I'm talking about now if I say this. But he has a 850 call out fee. So just to
just to be there.
Yeah, and just to like have his attention, you need to pay.
And you said that's not even worth it. What is the usual call out fee?
A lot of mechanics won't. They will just sort an issue out.
They don't even get a call out.
They will just like see what's wrong.
So for his time, he wants so much money, even then.
Yeah, nah, that's not even his rate. That's just his like
showing up appearance.
That's like the diagnostic. Basically, him checking now what's wrong.
Oh, his opinion is worth that.
Basically.
Wow, okay.
So that is like a lot of people's gripe with him, I would say, and that's also a bit of my gripe with him. Just because I don't have 850. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have
but then why do you go to him?
Because he knows what he's doing. Like I say, he knows what he's doing.
So if you had the money, for you it would even be worth it then.
If I really had the money, but I don't know. Also because the thing is, last time I went there, he told me to change my engine, but at the same time telling me there's nothing really wrong with my engine.
Just change it.
Yeah,
and give me like 20,000.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I know what, like what?
I don't know.
Why would I want to change? I just want it fixed. I just heard
a small sound, and you're telling me I must change my whole engine. Okay. So nothing specific, just whole engine.
New engine.
Just new engine, please.
Yeah. So basically, Cedric Laguma. I think they had some argument over a car that couldn't fix. What's name couldn't fix, and the mechanic that he's recommending now, which is also an Opel mechanic, saying that guy like fixed it like just like that. You see,
a different guy
fixed it like just like that, and so now there's obviously tension, heavy tension.
Oh, so it wasn't even a job, but they were criticizing his ability.
Literally.
Wow. Okay, that's a big blow. It's
definitely to someone who prides himself on
who's like call out fees $1,000,000.
Exactly. So definitely. So he started hitting back.
What did he say?
What did he even say?
We were like, you guys are lying, or
I don't even.
I
know.
fixed it, maybe.
No, I don't know. Like I think it went straight to like
slurs.
Yeah, straight to slurs, straight to like school playground insults. It literally.
I see. You must have.
Almost immediately, your trim is very skewed and things like that. And they literally called Cedric Mr. Potato Head.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
But then whose side are you on this beef?
Whoever can fix my car, bro. Whoever
Maybe
can fix my car
can give you the name of this other guy.
I got the name. We're gonna pull out. But whoever can actually sort the car out, I'm on their side.
Okay.
Whoever can sort my car be out, guys, whoever can give me the best price. Please. But anyways, it got so crazy, right? Yesterday.
Okay.
Shout out Cedric, bro. Cedric is crazy. Yesterday, Cedric said he's gonna pull up with this brew that apparently talking shit about, probably in one of the videos. I don't know the whole story. Be honest, I don't know the whole story. I just know I was there before. You know, that's why I'm part of the story.
because that's your mechanic.
They low-key are fighting over me if you think about it.
Oh, it's you. Because
in essence,
who should go to who?
Yes, exactly.
So
and
you are being fought for.
Yes, I'm the customer. I'm the
your opinion, your saying, your choice
is
what is being fought for.
Literally. So I have an opinion here, I would say.
You got to this extreme, such an extreme.
Yesterday, Cedric was like, I'm gonna take this guy that you were speaking shit about and this guy that you speaking shit about, and we're gonna come to your
shop,
to your workshop, and you will say it to our face. So come say it to our face.
Ooh.
And then Cedric did it this morning.
They showed up.
What
happened?
And then he wasn't there.
Oh, you chickened out. He chickened out. You couldn't do it to his face.
Probably went to go buy some parts, restock some parts. And
I mean, honestly, the way to settle it is they need to have a mechanical.
Oh, mechanic better.
This guy needs to show up. This guy needs to be there. Cedric.
Whoever can find the most faults on my car and fix the most
fixes
on my car.
And also affordability wise.
Exactly.
Who can give you the best quote
but
for the labor?
Because it's all the
no, but hypothetically, this would be my quote. This would be my quote.
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
And then whoever fixed it at the best should have the, Mitchell's playing top Oppo mechanic.
Nah, I hear what you're saying. Definitely. The mechanic.
Oppo Wars.
The mechanic. The Oppo Wars. That sounds like something that happened in our dark past.
Ooh. To get us where we are now.
Like some history. Nah, Oppo Wars, diamonds, Oppos.
Oh.
Anyway, but yeah, Oppo Wars, mechanic wars.
Speaking about cars, I was thinking like earlier actually, I was just sitting and thinking, if you could be a transformer, what car do you think you transform into?
I'm quite slender. I see myself as maybe a bicycle.
That's interesting.
Maybe one of those. Do you know what? Maybe that. Did you see the new green riders?
Yes, that's green. You think you'd be that?
A green rider. A green rider. 100%. I'm a green rider. Bro.
So like in the heat of battle, you transform into a green rider.
Yeah, I would probably just be like, I probably wouldn't be in battle. I would be more of a delivery guy, deliver weapons to Optimus and Optimus need a new tire or whatever.
You go get the
green rider. Green rider on the job.
Okay. I think I'd be a trolley. Funny enough, I think I'd be a trolley. I think I would be a trolley. I'm sturdy and reliable, but I need some help.
you one leg be shaky.
I got that ankle that go over you
One should be shaky, bro. Nah, I hear you. I see it, but I see us as.
And I can also take supplies. Just load me up, and take me.
Yeah, you can carry your weight.
I know I need that, but 5 rand.
And you can definitely carry your weight or whatever.
Exactly.
You can be used to transport scrap or whatever.
I just need like one of those buses there by the shop right to like take me and obviously transport me and like pay me 10 rand, But otherwise I definitely think I'd be a trolley.
I see it.
Green rider in the trolley. Wow.
I was thinking the exact same thing, a Transformer spin-off show. Green rider in the trolley.
Green rider in the trolley Transformer spin-off.
I see that completely. I think we need to take that one down. Green rider in the trolley, bro.
I was also thinking, if you're a human being, you sleep with females, I think.
Apparently.
Oh, so to say.
Yeah,
and
people believe that.
That's what you want people to think, of course. So I was thinking, like, if you could be any animal in the wild, no, what would you be? But don't say, because the caveat is, I always thought.
Is caviar animal?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was thinking, if you could be any animal in the wild, but the one caveat you must think about is, what female animal in the wild would you want to slap? You know, because nobody ever considers that angle of it. Just like, I'd be a monkey, but would you slap the female monkey? I wouldn't want to.
I feel like spider monkeys, they're quite acrobatic.
Kind of sexy? Kind of sexy?
They got some buns. Certain monkeys got some buns. Certain monkeys got some buns. But first answer comes to my mind, kangaroo.
Ooh, kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Like you want some bounce.
Bounce in the end. They say it's juicy. It's very fatty, so to say.
Apparently.
You know, and that pouch. What that pouch do?
That's what I'm saying. Like a pocket.
Whoa, kangaroo. So you be Australia, a kangaroo,
like
slutting a female kangaroo.
Kings, bro. That would be.
Is it wild that I think hippo? Is it wild? Is it controversial?
I feel like it's a bit controversial.
I get you. I get you.
But what about it?
I just like
like
I love
that.
the plum.
No, okay, no. You know what? If I think about Madagascar and I think about Gloria,
you know where I pulled this from,
I can see. I can see.
Gloria from Madagascar, guy. Come on,
I see where you go.
You know,
this, yeah.
I like that meatiness.
And it's basically always wet. It's always underwater.
The aquatic element as well, and I'm powerful. You know how powerful.
Yeah. Now hippos.
So powerful.
Like
so I would. So I think I'd be a male hippo, my little hippo bitch.
Oh, okay. Now I see that that's a move, bro. Hip hop on that ass.
Hip hop on that hippopotamus?
Yeah.
Hippopotamus?
Hip hop on that ass. Anyway, nah, definitely, bro. I mean, I can't think of any other animals. Insects. Insects are boring.
Insects are boring. What do you mean? I the shit out of a ladybug.
Ooh, okay. A beetle. Some beetles got. But bruh, a black widow's thorax.
Oh my word, the plumpness, the roundness. Oh.
I see.
And honestly, even an ant. Come on, an ant. You must watch A Bug's Life. You know that queen ant. You're gonna tell me now she wasn't bad. Queen ant.
No, yeah. Whoa.
The
A
queen.
Bug's Life's the one that he smacked.
Yeah.
She was not the queen. She was going to be the queen.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. Queen ant was a Oma.
So don't tell me. I mean, but otherwise, even an ant.
Okay, yeah. Nah, definitely. A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life is a movie.
You like The Bug's Life? Isn't it supposed to be like an allegory for capitalism?
I'm not too sure.
Oh.
Is it?
I think so. Like these bugs or these ants, they must get in their colony, and then these stronger grasshoppers come and take their. It's must feel like colonization kind of a vibe. We're stealing your resources, we're exploiting you, and then even you as a weak, insignificant ant can rise up if you stand together. I think it's an allegory for collectivism, as if we all stand together against them. Because it was funny. That actually reminds me of what's happening in America right now. Apparently in America they're having this like protest against Trump. Like I think it's called like No Kings or something like that. So they're all protesting Donald Trump, and apparently it's like 8 million Americans. 8 million Americans are standing up. And I was like, cool. Like, but if you all like stood together and did something else, you'd actually overthrow those pedophiles. Yeah. But if you know what I mean, if what I'm implying, you know, if those people actually stood together instead of waving their signs and being like, no to you, no, because that's not how you defeat fascism. You don't do it with a sign and a, you know. We are gonna take over. We don't support this. We're gonna vote harder. What?
To be honest, if you're gonna speak about that, it probably has to happen. Once it's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen all over the world.
You think so?
I think so.
You think all the ants will stand together one day?
I don't know, man.
Because in A Bug's Life, the reason I say that, because in A Bug's Life, did the ants come together and negotiate against the grasshoppers? Did they like talk them? No. We don't like you. We don't think you should take our resources. Give it back. They were like, oh, well, you've gained an amazing case there. You protested hard enough as ants, so we'll give you all of your resources back. That's a bug's life. No, they stood up together and they fought.
We need one bug to go
to stand
around
up
the world and go spread this word that we must all stand up. And then collect like the other insects, you know.
And then we all stand together and we love
that's
a bug's life.
Basically.
What?
Beautiful.
History with weed. How did you get into it? I don't think I ever asked. Like, what was the first sip of the wine? You know what I mean?
I have a very deep history with it.
Go for it.
The substance. It's a deep history. I feel like I've always.
Did you try any substance before? Weed. Or was weed your first taste of nectar?
I would say like hookah pipe.
I mean, that's okay. So you were okay. Wow, I never knew you were a smoker.
Yeah, no, slightly. That's the only thing that I've like. Was smoke.
So what enhanced your taste to go into weed?
Nah, I think it was quite the indoctrination.
Ooh, indoctrinated you.
Indoctrination job. Maybe the CIA. Maybe
the CIA, Mossad.
Maybe it was closer. Maybe
they saw your potential. Like, we need to nerf this man.
So I feel like that is the overarching thing, and they do want to nerf us as people. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. They're not gonna nerf us.
Might as well. I mean, it's enjoyable at least.
I mean, it is at least.
So how did you get into it?
It's a fair exchange. You have a choice.
Exactly.
What did I want to say? When I say indoctrination, I mean like movies.
Oh, it seemed cool.
Yeah, even before
Pineapple Express vibes.
Pineapple Express.
Super bad, you know.
You know Harold and Kumar?
Of course. I'm a bit of a Harold and a Kumar myself.
Yeah, exactly. So movies like that. Then Mac and Devon, you know Mac and Devon? Goes to high school, so what? We get drunk.
Oh, yes.
So basically, that's where that movie was coming
Okay,
from.
so it was media.
I would say media.
Media was the biggest
influence. Mac Miller, you know what I mean? I feel, and it's actually crazy because now I like debated like, am I a wigger? Like, is it just my wiggerdom that makes me?
I would say you have a level of wiggerdom to you.
I do, but like, is that a good thing?
I mean, you are mixed anyway, so you know, might as well claim the wiggerdom. You know,
that is true.
But when it's some European bro that's like, I'm a wigger. Come on, man, what you doing?
I hear what you're saying.
But I'm mixed anyways.
That was actually a kind of a debate we were having to side chain real quick. Like, what is the correct dialect to have? Because a lot of people maybe they leave Cape Town, right? And then they will like, or they leave like their hometown, like Mitchell's Plain or whatever. And then they will go maybe to Dubai, they'll go overseas, and then they will lose the accent basically. They'll change the accent. Like, why? Like, do we have to do that?
I think it is just a modem to fit in.
Understandable, but like then coming back, like, is that losing like isn't it like kind of wrong of you to like completely lose that?
I think absolutely to lose the scent or the accent that you were birthed with and raised with.
It's kind of weird to like throw that away, you know what I mean? Like throw part of the identity away like that and change it for.
So you think if you moved to China, you wouldn't have a Chinese accent?
Why the hell would I have a Chinese accent, bruh? I'm gonna talk Chinese like a colored. Ni hao. Ni hao, maybe. Ni hao. Yeah, I think they low-key do have a colored accent.
A colored Chinese.
Exactly. Okay, but I get you, like, obviously.
You don't want to, I feel like when you are in a different country, especially when you are a foreigner, you try anything you can to fit in.
But okay, I get you, like, obviously, right? In different places, you have to have different
yeah, you got to code switch.
You have to, right? You have to. But why? Because like, what makes my dialect inferior? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What makes it
like? Why can't a customer call to? Then I'm like, wait, what must I do for you today, bro? Maybe.
Nah, but that's not exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? People be changing their whole tone. They change their whole literally.
It's code switching.
Yeah, but
again, I just think it's a modem to fit in. We all want to seem different, but at our core, all we want to do is fit in with each other.
Now, my argument with that, not argument with that, was my own argument actually, is my lecturer doesn't code switch, and that's someone who's supposed to maybe be like, not that, no, that's not mooi, because I don't understand what they're saying.
Oh, what do you mean? What kind of accent does he have?
It's a very foreign accent, and like they speak obviously professionally, but they still have that accent, and then it's hard for me to understand what they're saying sometimes.
So you advocating for Hetman to change his accent now?
So now I'm saying why do we have to change sometimes, and like other times we don't, you feel me? That's what I'm saying.
I think perhaps it's just up to a personal choice.
It could be personal choice. I feel like it is like if you don't care how you perceived or what you know what you know.
Or also maybe just ease of accent. Like I'm not gonna expect a Nigerian dude to speak perfect Chinese.
We're not talking about the language. We're talking about accent.
I'm talking about but I mean like you want a Nigerian bro to speak with a Chinese accent. You feel me?
I hear you, but I guess I don't know. But obviously there's a middle accent. I feel like if it's a circle,
neutral accent.
Yeah, which everyone should like.
What is that?
Where it feels respectable to
German?
everyone. I don't know.
Nine?
I guess so, to have a little to you. To you. I guess that could be. We can fight for that.
Let's advocate for German. Let's.
Yeah, we need to set that. We need to set it now, so everybody knows.
We all will be going forward with a German accent, please guys. Just accept it. For the episodes, we will explore German accents. But again, I was still curious about your journey with weed.
Weed.
Like, what was the first spark?
Okay, yeah. So, just like I'm saying, I had a lot of exposure to it, I would say. I would say the first spark, before I had the crazy story, I had a crazy first time story, but before that even I think I did dabble in terms of maybe in the hookah or whatever.
Oh, and that gave you some spice.
Yeah.
But when did you know you were hooked? From the first, I knew from the first pool I was hooked.
I wouldn't say from the first. For me it was easing to it. Yeah, I eased into it. I wouldn't have said like first time. But that's why I say it was like more of an indoctrination job of like over time being convinced. So yeah,
but
it wasn't just like
tell me about that first story or that first crazy experience. I don't think I've ever heard this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was invited to like a hike. I was invited to a hike with some people. And while I was on the hike, basically the hike was up Table Mountain, but literally
I wouldn't think of any other mountains around there.
Yeah,
there are a few mountains. Up Table Mountain.
First ever Table Mountain hike. First time I ever hiked up Table Mountain, and we got some spice on us. But I don't know if I was planning to smoke or what exactly, but I was definitely planning to hike. That hike was actually one of the I would say scariest experiences ever, bro. That hike is scary. If I hike up Table Mountain, but it's really scary. I don't know how do hikers do it. How do climbers do it?
I mean, that must all an adrenaline thing, right? Like I like this feeling. Like that feeling that you did is what they love.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess so, but yeah, that shit is scary, bro. Like you need to have some.
So how did that come along? They were like, Keegan, here is a joint, smoke on this.
Oh, and then once we were at the top of the hike, right, after this whole journey and whatever, and then they were like, we found a good spot. Like the top of the mountain is quite deep. You can find a little spot, you know what I mean? And then we found a spot, right? And then they just pulled out the pipe and they were like, yo, we're gonna smoke this indoor right now. And obviously at this point
did you know what indoor, outdoor,
at this point I do know what it is because of the previous experiences I've had. I do know. And then I was like, okay, it's top of the mountain. It feels kind of like some what's it called? Symbolic.
Yes, top of peak.
Yeah, like top of the mountain type vibes. This feels like
get higher.
Even higher type vibes. Yeah, so. And then that's what I did. I took a little bit and I didn't actually feel it at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that when you knew I'm a tolerance demon?
I think that's where the tolerance yeah. And it's also, like I said, maybe the ease of easing into it, you know, like that's probably what built the tolerance.
But what was crazy?
Strong foundations, you know what I mean?
Was hiking down crazy?
Hiking down was scary, yes. Hiking up was alright, but hiking down was
I always find hiking down to be much scarier.
Definitely, but okay, only the top part. Once you get like lower, it feels way more stable, and it went fast. Going down went very fast.
Do you wish you never took that pool?
Well, nah, I'm alright. I don't mind it.
But I mean, like sometimes you do feel like myself as well. I do feel like we has become sort of a catch. Like, yeah, so I need it.
Nah, I feel like if you want to give it up, you could give it up.
Nah,
So,
I can't though. That's the thing.
then you need to go find you some help. I don't know. Go get a new drug.
Ooh.
That can work. I mean, going deeper. I mean, using it as a gateway drug could be the move.
I think that's the best thing about weed, that it is a gateway drug.
Exactly.
You know, to the good ones, to the fun ones. To like the LSDs and, you know, the myths.
I've never dabbled much.
I would. I think I definitely would dabble a bit in meth, but only at a later age. Once I feel like maybe I have achieved something.
Only for looks maxing.
Purely for looks maxing reasons.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't mess with anything that fucks my diet because my diet's already.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for things to stimulate my diet. Give me a drug that's gonna give me a runny tummy. I don't want a drug that's gonna constipate me. Heroin, I know that constipates you. I think Tuck, I don't know, since it makes you not eat, probably constipates you. I don't want anything that constipates me.
Wow.
I want.
So you just want like a drug with a little gonorrhea in it? That's kind of.
Yeah, nah, I want to poop, bro.
I feel you.
I think what's the name does that? I don't think Perks.
Percocets.
I think so.
Ooh, okay.
There is one drug.
So we're gonna get into that.
I think Perks.
Ooh. Okay.
They say that's kind of like coke. I think. Like the way you feel, man, like dialed in and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's tap into that then.